Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Robert Kugler. I'm your police chief here in Brook, and today I stand here in honor for all veterans on this Memorial Day. I'm filling in for the former mayor of our town, Mayor Louis Darminio. Mayor Louis Darminio would be here today on this stage, but he's leading the parade today as the Grand Marshal. And we'll announce everything about him as he passes by. But thank you, each and every one of you, for lining up on this block here, for lining up on Saddle River Road, all throughout Saddlebrook. Let's not forget the meaning of today. The meaning of today is not only to gather, not only to have barbecue and good food and good company and love one another, but to honor and remember all our military heroes that lost their lives in wars dating back many, many years ago. World War I, even before that, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Operation Iraqi Freedom, the war in Afghanistan. Literally over 1 million people over the course of those wars lost their lives. And that's what today represents, that we honor each and every one of them, their families. And I'm proud to be here today with every one of you, because this parade signifies what we all know. We remember and we honor and we thank them for their sacrifices. May God bless them all. I want to welcome you today to the Saddlebrook 2023 Memorial Day Parade. They'll be passing by here very shortly. And once again, thank you for coming out. Thank you for honoring and remembering all the heroes of all wars that lost their life, gave their life for our freedoms, not only back then, not only today, but for generations to come. May God bless their soul, and may God bless each and every one of us. Thank you once again, folks. And once again, in a short time from now, the marchers will come by this reviewing stand. We'll announce each and every one of them as best we can. When you see the American flag, you should come to attention. Your hand should come on your heart. And remember the sacrifices of those war heroes, of those people who died, so we can be here today in this beautiful day. God bless us all, and I'll return real soon. Thank you for your time. Okay, before I get drowned out by the sound of the motorcycles and the riders of the VFW and American Legion who lead the parade, I want to take an opportunity here to thank our sponsors. First of all, the Romaine Synerger, VFW Post 3484, the annual sponsor and coordinator and committee that runs this parade. Thank you very much. Our sponsors, the people that make contributions that allow us to pay some of the things that need to be paid in order to have a great parade. And these sponsors are as follows. First of all, the Township of Saddlebrook. Once again, the VFW Post 3484, American Legion Post 415, the Saddlebrook Unico, Chefla Foods, the law offices of William Mulder, and the Marine Corps League Detachment number 1211. Those were the gold parade sponsors. The silver parade sponsors are as follows. The Nursery Rhymes business, the Midland Brew House, Dairy Queen, J. Patty Company Incorporated, Manny Colby Insurance Carrier, the Monte Deli, and G&D Distributors and DBA. Thank you for your support of the Memorial Day Parade, not only this one, but years past, and all the other sponsors from years ago. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you once again for being out here today, the 2023 Saddlebrook Memorial Day Parade. I'd like to read something about the red poppies. It's very common Whether you go to a supermarket or an intersection, this red poppy, like I have on my sleeve here, very popular about today. Among all the flowers that evoke memories and emotions of war is the red poppy. It became associated with war after the publication of a poem written by Colonel John McCrae of Canada. The poem is entitled In Flanders Field, and it describes the blowing red fields among the battleground of the fallen. The VFW was the first veterans organization to adopt the poppy and develop a national distribution campaign. For more than 75 years, the VFW's Buddy Poppy program has raised millions of dollars in support of veterans' welfare and the well-being of their dependents. Today, the VFW Buddy Poppies are assembled by disabled, needy, and aging veterans in Veterans Administration hospitals and rehab centers across the country. Poppies are used by the VFW Post and the auxiliaries to compensate veterans who assemble these poppies. Donations also provide financial assistance to maintain state and national veterans rehabilitation and service programs, and to partially support the VFW National Home for Veterans, Orphans, and Widows. So when you see someone on the side of a road or on the end of a line at the supermarket selling these red poppies, and it's not year-round, it's usually right now, you'd want to make a donation. It supports a worthy cause, just like the cause that we stand here today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 3 o'clock, and I'm sure there is a parade today. Usually it's over by 3 or 3:30, but maybe they're going a little bit slower, maybe the train come, we don't know. But you're going to hear the roaring of motorcycles pretty soon, and that's going to be the beginning of this parade. And as soon as you hear those roaring motorcycles, we'll come back to the microphone. And once again, thank you all for being here, being a part of this, and listening to our ceremony. God bless us all. And before I forget, let me give a shout out to both Raphaels, father and son, Rafael Gonzalez from N. La Cosa Communications and Video Productions. It's a father and son team. They've been with the town of Saddlebrook for many years, and they bring ceremonies like this, video productions of council meetings and town events, and they put it on a TV for all to see. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Raphael Jr., and thanks for all you do for the town of Saddlebrook to bring programs like this to a TV, to a living room for people that don't come out and see it for themselves, and keep it as a remembrance for all we do. Thank you, Raphaels. Okay, everybody, the moment we've been waiting for, the beginning of the Saddlebrook 2023 Memorial Day Parade. To lead the parade are the sounds of the motorcycles of the riders of the VFW and the American Legion. The VFW riders are guided by the director and president, George Dennis, and the American Legion riders are led by the president, Eric Peterson. These riders are dedicated to supporting military veterans. Maybe their sons, maybe their daughters, but thank you very much for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of the parade, the riders of the VFW and the American Legion, under direction once again of George Dennis, front and center, and Eric Peterson from the American Legion, Post 415. You're here too, right, Eric? All right, God bless you. Thank you for all what you do to support military veterans. God bless. Okay, everybody, here we are. Making their way up past us at the current time is the Grand Marshal of the 2023 Saddlebrook Memorial Day Parade, the Honorable Louis Dominio. He's preceded by the Saddlebrook Volunteer Fire Department Honor Guard. This Saddlebrook Volunteer Fire Department Honor Guard was out all morning, part of ceremonies all across our town. Once again, we thank the Saddlebrook Volunteer Fire Department Honor Guard for leading this parade this year, and in every year they're a part of it. Thank you for what you do to honor that flag, our nation, and your service to our community. May God bless you. So they just passed because they're leading our Grand Marshal this year, the Honorable Louis D. Arminio. Let me give you a little snapshot of Lou D'Arminio and why he's being honored today. Lou joined the Marine Corps in August 1969. He was only 18 years of age. He served 2 combat tours in Vietnam. In April 1969, Lou was awarded the Bronze Star for combat action against the enemy of South Vietnam when the Da Nang Air Base ammunition dump exploded during enemy combat operations. Lou, as a bodyguard and driver for his commanding officers, dodged the intense heat, explosions, and shrapnel around him and maneuvered his vehicle throughout the dangerous terrain, clearing a path for his other Marines to follow, oftentimes carrying his commanding officer with him. Corporal D'Arminio's leadership, professional competence, and steadfast devotion to duty reflect great upon himself, the Marine Corps, and the United States Naval Service. Upon his discharge from the military and the Marine Corps, 1972, he joined the Hackensack Police Department, where he was assigned to uniform patrol and promoted to the detective in the juvenile division and assigned to the narcotics unit in 1974. He was one of the first members of that Bergen County Narcotics Task Force. Upon completion of that assignment, he was promoted to the rank of detective sergeant, and he served with the Major Crimes Unit throughout the Hackensack Police Department. Before his retirement, 26 years, Lou was appointed to the now Township Council in 1997, re-elected in 1998, and was council president in 2000. In 2002, the Honorable Mayor Louis D'Arminio became Saddlebrook's mayor and served for 2 terms. Lou was also the public safety director here in Saddlebrook during the 2014-2016 time period, and that position he held currently is the security director of the Bergen County Utilities Authority. With him in this car is his lovely wife, former councilwoman from Saddlebrook, Karen D'Arminio. He has 3 children, Joseph, Lisa, and Heather, and we will not forget Flo Mazer, a longtime councilwoman, driving this beautiful Mercedes and driving the Honorable Louis D'Arminio. Let's give him a round of applause. An honorable servant, serving from age 18, not only for his country, not only for his community, but for each and every one of us and our freedoms that we enjoy today and many years to come for our generations. Louis D'Arminio, God bless you. We honor you today. God bless you and your family and your service. Okay, next we have the Pegasus 2 Winter Guard. This team goes all over, competes not only on a state level but at a national level. They're always here at our parades. We thank you for what you do, not only to honor our military veterans, but for being a great part of this ceremony and being one of the top performing marching bands that there is. Thank you very much. Pegasus 2 Winter Guard. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, coming up right behind them, proud to announce the Saddlebrook Marching Band and Color Guard under the direction of Frank Ortega, Director, and the Color Guard under the advisor of Heidi Nash. Let's give a great round of applause for these young men and women playing some military music. What a great band, a great looking band they are. Once again, our advisor to the Color Guard, Heidi Nash, and the director of this band, Frankie Ortega. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Hello, you. Okay, coming up after the marching band, the color guard is some military veterans. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being a part of this. I am proud to announce that the VFW Post 3484 here in Saddlebrook, a major reason why we're even here today, is the next float. Before them, preceded by K9 units. These are Operation Service Dogs. These dogs are rescued and provide comfort to veterans and organizations. God bless for what you do for those dogs and our veterans. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, today's parade sponsor and what it's all about each and every year, the Saddlebrook VFW Post 3484. Hey, I got a gun, just so you know. So, what kind of respect is up there? All right, where's Lou Riley? Where's the commander, Lou Riley? Is he on there? Lou Riley. All right, we got the commander of the Napa Division, Trish. And Claire, the Madam President. Where are you, Madam President Claire? That's her. Claire Scapani. Check this vehicle out. It's a 1944 M29C, a tracked amphibious vehicle used during World War II. 1941 and 1945. It floats, and then when it hits land, it goes and gets the enemy. God bless you, and thank you, Rich Motto, for bringing it here today. What a wonderful piece of machinery. Once again, an amphibious vehicle that floats in the water, in the sea, lands on the beach, and goes after the enemy. God bless you. Okay, the next vehicle is a 5-ton M923. It's a troop carrier, basically used during Operation Iraqi Freedom, which ran from about 2003 to 2011. And it's driven by Joe Mastrosimone, the owner and driver. Thank you very much for telling us all about this vehicle and how it brings veterans across battlefields. A 5-ton M923 troop carrier used during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Thank you very much, Joe. Once again, thank you. Now we got a refurbished Mack fire truck here from Port Courage. Part of this military unit here that we just had with these amphibious vehicles and this personnel carrier. And thank you very much for being a part of this parade as well. Like 100 pieces of candy here if someone wants to risk their own life coming across the street and pick them up. I think they were basically trying to knock me out here. They must have been listening to my voice all this time. I should be throwing it back for how long we had to wait for them. All right, before they start up their band, we're going to announce the Hawthorne Caballeros Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. They've been part of our parade for many years. They travel not only in our area, but all over the state of New Jersey and elsewhere, performing and doing what they do to bring acclaim to themselves. And of course, today, the main theme, Memorial Day. The band is under the direction of the Director Emeritus, James Costello. Ladies and gentlemen, I announce, and you will see the Hawthorne Caballeros Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. Let's give them a great round of applause. The Hawthorne Caballeros Senior Drum, and followed up by the Bugle Corps. Thank you very much. Once again, the Hawthorne Caballeros Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. And here's your Honorable Grand Marshal, Mayor Lewis, Theo Video. Welcome. Round of applause, the Hawthorne Caballeros Senior Drum and Bugle Corps. Okay. Making their way, we have the commander of the VFW Post 3484. Lou Barilli, commander. Lou Barilli is the present commander, the VFW Post 3484. He's been a past commander many years, a great veteran, a great supporter of this worthy cause, especially today, the Memorial Day Parade here in Saddle Brook. Lou Barilli himself was a Grand Marshal, serving with the United States Army some time ago, and we welcome the commander to the stage. Tommy Van Winkle, thank you very much, and our Mayor's Youth Activity Director and photographer of Township of Saddle Brook. Thank you very much. So here comes American Legion, Post 415 of Saddle Brook. We got Michael Nahay. We got Nicholas Manzo, and I'm sorry, but you look too important for me to even know you. God bless you, and thank you for your service. You look great. You look great. God bless you. God bless you and all the veterans, what you do. God bless you. Okay, there's little, I call him Skinny Butt. David Love, he is the commander of the Sons of American Legion, and he's with some lady friend of his. I'm not sure her name, but she looks pretty good from here. God bless you. Thank you very much for your service, and thank you for the American Legion for what you do. Thank you. Okay, here's more American Legion service. Okay, thank you very much. We already mentioned that we got Madam President. Where's Melinda Harold, the Madam President, Ladies Auxiliary? Where is she?
She was the ladies.
Oh, that's her. Okay. All right, we got you, Madeline. Thank you. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Appreciate your service, and thanks for what you do for being part of this program. Okay, we got the Marine Corps Detachment representatives of Saddle Brook, Vince Montagna and George Cedeno, and they picked up a third guy, not sure of his name. George, you didn't tell me about that. Vinny Montagna, thank you very much for your service. George Cedeno and the other Marine, a Marine brother, I hope. All right, God bless you for what you do, being a part of this ceremony. All right, here we go, the town of Saddlebrook. All right, the mayor's pointing to Ernie Wasser, the most important man in this parade here, the guy who's driving the mayor. But anyway, Mayor Robert White, three-time mayor of Saddlebrook. No one even runs against him. He's unbeatable. God bless him. And especially our town council representative, David Garrick, our council president, Todd Arcamando, councilman. The newest councilwoman, Sarah Sanchez, should be in her new Corvette, and my two captains of the Saddlebrook Police Department, John Zottolo and Lee Cadigan. Thank you. And there he is, Pastor Christopher Wolf, a man of great faith, the pastor of the First Reformed Church of Saddlebrook. God bless you, Pastor, for all you do. And of course, Andrew Simaluka can't walk, so he's got to be with Andrew Soltis in the brand new Corvette. Yeah. God bless you. Thank you very much. Okay, what do we got here? We got the 38th District, Joe Lagana. Make sure you tell him that I called his name out, even though he's not here. Christopher Tully and Lisa Swain, former mayor of Fairlawn. God bless you, what you do. Keep passing laws to protect New Jersey. Thank you very much. Johnny Hogan, a great friend of mine, but he's our county clerk, third term, former mayor of Rivervale. Look at him, he looks great. Northvale, what did I say? Rivervale, sorry about that. Northvale, Johnny Hogan, the clerk. Good man. Saddlebrook Unico, we got Johnny Capello there. Johnny, thank you very much. He's representing the Saddlebrook Unico, John Capello, a Korean Vietnam U.S. Army veteran himself. Okay, here we are with the South Shore Brass Band. Thank you very much, gentlemen. South Shore Brass Band. Okay, here comes the Saddlebrook Boy and Girl Scouts. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, you want to know this. Scouting is very important here in our community and all over us. And I want to thank these representatives of the scouts that are here today. God bless them for what they do. Where are you? Where's the co-master? Joe Montano, where we go? Who's in the car? Okay, I got you. Okay, I'm trying to get there. We got it. Thank you very much. The Boys and Girls Scouting of Saddlebrook. You want to look them up. Very unique being involved with scouting. God bless. Thank you. All right, here we go. Ippolito Industries carrying some great packages here. The Saddlebrook Spirit Cheerleaders, both junior and senior cheerleaders, and the Saddlebrook Rec Cheerleaders. You got a major package here, boys. Well, these girls, these Spirit Cheerleaders, they are national awarded champions. Both, yes, you make Saddlebrook very proud, and the older sisters, or probably mothers, thank you for what you do, because if it wasn't for you to push these girls, we wouldn't have the success we have. So girls, thank you very much for what you do in making Saddlebrook very proud. Yes, thank you. God bless you. Be safe up there. Don't fall. We need you for next year. Okay, what do we got here? We got the Rec Cheerleaders, junior football program. Girls, thank you for what you do and all your cheering. Here we are, Jacaro Industries and Construction, carrying some valuable packages here. Let's give a hand for the Saddlebrook Little League, about 20 youngsters, 20 teams represented amongst this crowd here. Thank you very much. Saddlebrook Little League, once again, 20 teams there. Joe Phelan is the president of the Little League, and we thank you, Joe, for being a part of this ceremony as well. And let's not forget the Saddlebrook Rec Softball all-girls team, about 18 teams represented. All right, we still got young bucks here with the Little League. All right, thank you very much. And don't forget about the ladies. The young girls rec softball is about 18 teams amongst this community. Thank you very much. And the president, Eric Torbick. Thank you so much. We got some young mothers here. Somebody's pushing the carriage. Don't know who they are, but God bless them. Then we got some other young ladies here as well. Thank you very much. I love your hat. Okay. Is this, what do we got here? Little League still.
Little League.
How many Little League teams are there? God bless you. 20, about 20. Thank you very much. Shout out to Little League. We got some unknown man on a quad here trying to break in here to this parade. Thank you, young man. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of the ceremony. Saddlebrook Little League teams, more teams. This is a big league here. About 20 teams. Phoenix Flooring, I see one of them. The Edge, Ultimate, Dairy Queen, a whole bunch of teams going on there. Alright. Now we got the girls softball team. That was just Little League. Kara & Sons doing great marketing for that construction company of his. Thank you for what you do and your participation, your volunteering to bring this special package here. Saddlebrook Rec Softball, all girls teams, about 18 of them here in Saddlebrook. President of the association, Eric Torvik. All the moms and dads are supporters of the program. But most important, all of you girls for what you do. Continue to compete in sports. Thank you for what you do. God bless you. And thanks for waving the American flag to honor our military veterans, because that's what today is all about. Thank you, girls. God bless you. Okay, here we got the Saddlebrook Volunteer Ambulance Corps, a corps on duty 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, responding to all types of emergencies. We thank you very much for your service. God bless you. About 30. Tracy Bustamita is leading this crowd here today, the second lieutenant. Lou Rodriguez is somewhere, he's a captain. And Joe Pizzino for the president. Where is he? Playing the flute? Joe, where are you? All right. Oh, he's probably driving a truck. Thank you, girls. The Saddlebrook Volunteer Ambulance Corps. Thanks for what you do. This is an incredible team, about 40 volunteers. They get up in all types of hours, all types of events, not only our community, but communities across Bergen County, and they help people with emergency and medical needs. I've seen them in action. I know what they do. They don't do it for money. They don't do it for fame. They do it to help people. May God bless these people, these volunteers. Thank you very much. Saddlebrook Volunteer Ambulance Corps. Thank you once again. Oh, Eileen, how are you? Where's the doc? Is he here today? All right. We'll give him a shout out on camera. Here's Joe Pizzino. Joe Pizzino, we called you about 5 minutes ago as the president of the Saddlebrook Volunteer Ambulance Corps, better known as the Fluter in St. Philip's the Apostle Church, with the beard, and of course Bobby Ustick in there. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you for what you do here, driving the Special Operations Unit, responding to fires and taking care of all the things that are necessary here. Okay, following up on the Volunteer Ambulance Corps is the Saddlebrook Volunteer Fire Department. Another great organization led by the Fire Chief, Jason Shabani, and once again led by the Fire Department Honor Guard. This fire department, all volunteers, made up of 3 companies throughout our town. Nearly 100 sworn volunteer members. If you want to join the fire department, this is where you want to be, right here, walking with these fine men and women who protect their town. Saddlebrook's bravest. May God bless you for what you do, and may You honor the military veterans at this parade. Thank you very much for your service. God bless. Stay safe. Following the officers of the Volunteer Fire Department are all the vehicles. The fire chief's vehicle. Looks like a brand new one to me. Right, Rich? Yeah, that's a new one. It's not the chief driving it. The chief is actually marching. All right, we got another assistant chief. We got Howard Mulder. Used to march in his younger days, but now he's just taking it easy. Windows up, air conditioning on. God bless him. Here we go. Here's a couple of fire chiefs right here. And a former Grand Marshal, Andrew Makowitz, Michael Sykes, former fire chiefs. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being part of the ceremony. Engine 1, Saddle Brook Volunteer Fire Department. Who's that? Johnny LaBarbera there? Okay, keep your eye on the wheel, buddy. Like I said, Saddle Brook is very well covered with volunteers, especially the fire department. There are 3 companies spread throughout our town, 2 fire trucks in each fire company. Joe Slip, thank you very much. Rescue 1. And like the ambulance corps, these people are volunteers 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, taking time away from their family and all the other things that we enjoy, and protecting the needs and the services to Saddle Brook. Thank you once again, Saddle Brook Volunteer Fire Department. Okay, we had engine 3, now we have ladder 3 coming through. Looks like a new ladder truck to me, right, Kevin? All right. All right, the pride of the south side of Saddle Brook, engine company number 2. Who's that? Anthony Halville, former fire chief, and Eddie Sakachi, driving shotgun. Thank you very much. Saddle Brook Volunteer Fire Department, engine company number 2. Another engine 2 fire apparatus driven by Joe Balazzani, a former Grand Marshal, a former fire chief, and of course our photographer. All right, amongst fire trucks, you got all kinds of apparatus that they respond to. And here's another boat unit. This is the marine unit. We do have some water here in Saddle Brook. We have a lake, we have a river. We often get flooded too, so this unit is sent in service whenever. Thank you very much. Squad number 5. Okay, not only is our volunteer fire department very involved in our community, but also in the service and network of other towns. And joining us today at our parade, we have various fire departments and representatives. The first one, Wallington Fire Department, and thank you for the chief's vehicle. Thank you, Chief. Next we have representatives of the Lodi Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you, Lodi, for what you're doing, being a part of our ceremony and parade. And be safe, and thank you for what you do for your community. Okay, we have another fire chief vehicle here, command vehicle from our neighbor, only one town away across the river from Rochelle Park. Thank you very much. Another Rochelle Park fire.
Thanks, Chief.
Chief's vehicle, command vehicle. Thank you, and enjoy your parade, which is tomorrow. Rochelle Park Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for being a part of our ceremony, and good luck in your parade tomorrow as well. I'm pretty sure this is a Maywood fire truck. Looks pretty brand new, but it's an antique. I think it's a 50 some odd.
1938.
I'm sorry, showing my age. 1938 a 1938 fire truck, fully operational, driven today. God bless you. Thank you for being a part of Saddlebrook Volunteer Fire Department Network on our Memorial Day Parade. Truck 17 from Maywood as well. Thank you, volunteer firefighters. Thank you very much for being here. Another network volunteer fire service from New Milford, coming all the way over here to Saddlebrook. Thank you, officers, commanders, whoever you are. Thank you very much for being a part of our parade. And the Lodi Fire Department as well, Fire Chief's vehicle. Looks like another ladder truck from Lodi, truck 1. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lodi. And another neighbor of ours, Volunteer Fire Service. Thank you, Fairlawn. Whatever it takes to get you here. Thank you. Engine 3 Company. And a shout out to our DPW representatives and all those out there doing all the work that's necessary to make this parade route safe. Thank you very much. Adam, thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much concludes the parade today. I want to thank you. It was a long day. We sat here for a couple hours, but it was a great day. Remember what it is, to honor and remember the military veterans all over, not only Saddlebrook, but all over the world. And once again, let's give an applause and honor to the 2023 Grand Marshal of the Memorial Day Parade here in Saddlebrook, the Honorable Louis D'Arminio. And obviously the commander of the VFW. The VFW very instrumental in having this parade each and every year, doing a great job. Commander in charge, Lou Verrilli, past commander, and past Grand Marshal. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our Grand Marshal today. I read you his bio. It's a great bio. But it's all about service to his community, service to his country. That's what today representative is all about, service to a country. Lou, would you please come up and talk a few words about what today means to you and all veterans? I've seen you all day today. You've been at every veteran service that we had here in Saddlebrook from 9 o'clock this morning till today in this parade. But it was a great honor to be not only here today, but to have you as the Grand Marshal. And thank you for the opportunity for me to be an announcer here today and take your spot. But at this point, I would like to have an opportunity for you to say a few words about the Memorial Day Parade and what Memorial Day means to you. The Honorable Lou D'Arminio.
Thank you, Chief. Certainly this is a memorial and a very personal day for me. It's been 54 years since I've been on a battlefield. There are those that didn't make it back, and it is for those that I wear the Grand Marshal banner today. I am very pleased to share this platform with the Chief. Chief, we're happy that you're back here in Saddlebrook where you belong. You did a great job, you and the department. I've always had a pleasure working with the Saddlebrook Police Department and all the Saddlebrook employees. And I just want to extend again, this is a meaningful event for me. It always has been as mayor, and certainly will continue to be to the day my time comes. So with that, I want to thank you, Chief. I want to thank the VFW 3484 for and the parade committee for selecting me to be the Grand Marshal. It was a complete surprise. I'm very humbled and I'm very proud to serve as the Grand Marshal. Thank you, and I want to thank you all for attending here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Grand Marshal. And thank you, Commander Lou Verrilli, and all the men and women of the armed services, especially the VFW here in Saddlebrook, a great organization. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate your time. Let's enjoy the day and remember what it's all about, to honor and remember our fallen heroes. Thank you. May God bless us.